Hey everyone, coinmetallurgist here. Hope you're all having a great day. Today I want to talk to you about a concept that I've been thinking quite a bit about recently, and this is about the categories of coin types. To give you some background into this, my world coin collection has mainly two pieces of it. I have a non-precious metal type set and a silver coin type set. Now, certainly I don't have every type ever made. I don't even have a half or a third or a fourth of them. But that is how I keep track of my coins. It's how I collect them. And so coin types are significant to me. And I quite often will go onto Numista, which is a website that has essentially a catalog of world coins. And I use that to track my collection. But I also will sometimes go onto their advanced search option and put in specific criteria and then see how many of the coins that meet that criteria are in and not in my collection. And by doing that, I can kind of give myself an idea of, okay, if I was collecting just, the coins from this time period that meet this criteria, how well am I doing at collecting all of them? And I came to this kind of understanding or realization that I hadn't realized before, that different categories of coin types, the usage and mintage of coins in those different categories has changed over time. So to give you an example of these different coin types, there's 5 that are listed on the Numista catalog. Standard circulation coin, circulating commemorative coin, non-circulating coin, pattern, and token. For the rest of this video, we're going to ignore number 4 and number 5 because those aren't, I don't collect pattern coins, I don't collect tokens, so those aren't part of my collection. And so let's look at the first 3. And so what I have here to show you are 3 Polish coins that are representative of the first 3. This will be our standard circulation coin. This is a silver Polish coin from 1932, which was designed and intended to be used for circulation and has no commemorative piece to it. It's not commemorating any event or person or anything. Alternatively, this is a Polish silver coin from 1974, and this was a coin that was also designed for circulation, but it is a commemorative. This commemorates the 30th anniversary of the People's Republic of Poland. And so that's our coin for category number 2. Our third coin here is a Polish silver coin from 2005. Now this coin was never intended for circulation. It's a non-circulating coin. This coin was designed and created and minted specifically for collectors, for people to buy at a premium, to keep in their collections. Now this also is a commemorative coin, but even if a coin was not a commemorative coin and not for circulation, then it would fit into category number 3. Now I've broken this kind of table down in the way that I collect coins, and I kind of realized that I came up with a period of time, so the 20th century plus the first 20 years that we've had of the 21st century here, so that was 120 years, and I broke it in half. So our first half is 1900 to 1959, and the second half being 1960 to 2019. These time periods work quite well for what I'm trying to show today because they correlate pretty well with when countries stopped using silver for circulating coinage. But what I want to show you today is if you look at first our standard circulation coinage, like this coin. So in the United States, this would be like our dime, our 1 cent coin, our nickel, our standard circulation coins today. If you look at the non-precious, this is the quantity of non-precious standard circulation coins for the 2 different time periods. They're very similar. It's gone down even a little bit, the types of coins. And you see that the number of silver coins minted, types of silver coins minted for circulation has almost became none. And that's because we very rarely make silver coins for circulation today because of the value of the silver. So this makes sense to me, it makes sense to almost everyone, I would think. You can see that in day to day. Our second category here, circulating commemorative coins. If you look at non-precious and precious and silver, in the previous 60 years from 1900 to 1959, there's almost no commemorative coins. And this is true for non-circulating coins also. You look at these numbers on top, they're very low. And in fact, on these non-circulating ones, a lot of the times when I looked at those coins, it wasn't a non-circulating coin because it was designed for collectors, but it was a non-circulating coin because it was made for circulation, but then it didn't circulate. For whatever reason, it didn't make it into circulation and they melted them all down or something like that. And so you see very few coins for commemoratives. They had some commemoratives, but very few, and then very few non-circulating coins. And in the last 60 years, you see this huge increase in the number of non-precious metal circulating commemorative coins. So these are, like in the United States, are presidential dollar coins, at least in the beginning, and also state quarters, national park quarters, all of these coins that are commemorating something and they're designed for circulation. This is a huge kind of fad now. All the countries are doing it. It works out really well for them. It gets people interested in collecting coins, but it didn't used to happen. It's new. Now, another category you see is the non-circulating coins. These are things like in the United States, like commemorative silver dollars and half dollars. An example would be this $50 from 1986. This coin was never designed to be used for circulation. And that you see absolutely huge numbers. And something you see here is if you look at non-circulating, non-precious coins in the last 60 years, you got 8,000. So you have almost as many non-circulating types created in the last 60 years as you do circulating types. If you add these two numbers together, you get just over 9,000. So you have just barely more circulating designs for non-precious made for than circulating. But here's where you get the huge kicker. 23,158 silver types. So silver coins, different types have been generated and minted by different mints around the world in the last 60 years. And this number every year just goes up and up and up. And so you see this kind of shift in the way coins are minted to where they used to be minted for being used as currency. And coins are still continue to be minted for currency, of course not out of precious metals anymore, out of non-precious metals. But at the same time, you see this massive amount of coins that are minted for collectors, both in the circulating commemoratives and in the non-circulating coins, especially in the precious metal. In this case, I'm looking at silver, non-circulating coins. And so what this showed me is I see people from 2 generations ago, kind of older collectors, and the way they collect coins is very different than the way I collect coins. And I see that, hey, all these commemoratives that are coming out now, all of these different coins that are either in circulation or that the mint's creating, that wasn't a thing. 60 plus years ago, it didn't exist. And so it's a very different world in coin collecting now than it was in the past. And so there's not really anything that you necessarily need to learn from this or change the way you collect coins based on this. Certainly in my mind, some people might think, okay, the coins I care about are these standard circulation coins. These are the coins that are designed to be used as money and as currency around the world. And if that's kind of the aspect that people like about coin collecting, that's the type of coin they should collect. But on the other hand, if people like seeing all the different commemoratives and the different things that other countries want to commemorate, hey, then go for the circulating or even the non-circulating commemorative coins. But really what I want to just share with you is just this insight that the way coins are minted and generated now is very different than it has been in the past. And to take that into account when you're thinking about how you want to collect coins and what you would intend to accomplish with your collections. And thank you all for listening and paying attention to my video, and I hope you all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.